Can we fit everything we want to do within 3 days in Seattle? We want to tick off all the big highlights and do it as a big family group. Come with us and we'll share our experience. We left for our Seattle and Alaska adventure from Melbourne in Australia. We flew with Qantas on the Melbourne to LA flight, which was about 14 hours. And then when we got off in LA, we had a 2-hour transit connecting onto Seattle, which again was another 2.5 to 3 hour flight. So it was a big day of travel. This is our aircraft here as we started to board. For this trip, it was Dan, myself, Cassie and Levi. Unfortunately, Brittany couldn't come on this trip and we were meeting all of our extended family once we got there. The good thing is we were leaving Melbourne in the winter, heading to Alaska and Seattle in their summertime. So we were expecting the days to be quite pleasant compared to what we're getting here in Melbourne. We had a nice overnight flight. When we landed, we got the $3 train ride all the way into the city, into Seattle City. $3 per person I thought was pretty good. As we landed in Seattle late afternoon, we thought we'd try and just get straight onto American time. So we stayed up and went for a walk. Went down to the waterfront, and from the waterfront, we thought we'd take the hike back up to Pike Place Market, and this is where we come across the gum wall or gum alley. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. This was chewing gum, bubble gum, whatever you want to call it, all over the walls. A lot of it was on the floor as well, but it went for about 50 meters. It was pretty disgusting. There was a lot of people making vomiting noises there, and of course Levi just loved it. He thought it was the best place ever. Straight away he asked for chewing gum that I'd already prepared for him. Go. Oh, you did! You got it up! Once we eventually ran out of chewing gum, we headed up the alleyway and went to Pike Place Market to watch the fish throwing. Up on the main road near the original Starbucks, there was this ice cream shop with a really long queue, so we had to go inside and try it. Later that afternoon, we did the Seattle Underground tour. It went underneath all the city streets, looking at how Seattle used to be before they built on top of the city. Had lots of interesting facts. This is what it looked like from under the ground. You could see the glass tiles. And then when you were up on the street level, this is what it looked like to let light down underneath those city tunnels. It went for about 75 minutes. The next morning, this is the day we've been looking forward to the most. When we eventually got Cassie out of the bed by folding her in the bed, trying to jump on the bed, we couldn't get her up that morning, but we were all really looking forward to going to the Boeing Factory Tour. Most of the family came on this one. This was the one tour we were all really looking forward to. You could drive out to, it was about a 45-minute drive out to Boeing. You could go on the tour. You couldn't take photos inside the factory, but you could take as many photos everywhere else.
It's a 767, that one. Cargo. UPS. Maybe.
Even if you didn't want to pay for this tour, you could go down to the runway. So in the car park, it was along the runway. You could sit there and watch the test flights. All the aircrafts were coming, landing, taking off. Some were even getting delivered to their new airline owners. Next stop, we got the monorail. The monorail was $5 a person. It took us from one side of the city to the other side of the city. We were catching this so we could head to the Seattle Needle. This is probably what Seattle's most known for and seen in most of the photos they advertise around Seattle. Bought our tickets online and caught the lift right up to the top.
Pretty quick elevator ride. Now, once you pass this wall, you guys have a really great view of the rest of Seattle Center down here. This funky, bright building you can see down here, that is the Museum of Pop Culture. It was founded by Paul Allen and is meant to resemble a smashed electric guitar that you might need a squint to see that one. Now, those V buildings right there, those are the Gates Foundation. So Paul Allen and Bill Gates are still neighbors.
No, I didn't get the photo. Quick. I didn't get a photo. One more foot. One more foot. This was the free photo they provided free of charge for everyone. As we still had the car, we decided to go for a drive and try and find the Fremont Troll that lives under the bridge. We were on our way to Gasworks Parks. It was a beautiful location here. We were across from the water. We could see the entire Seattle city and able to get some great photos looking at all the animals that were around the park as well. So Seattle in 3 days, it was definitely enough time. We were able to fit in everything we wanted to do, plus some extra things. We definitely needed a car to head down to Boeing. As I said, that was about 45 minutes. And then with the car, we were able to head to Gasworks Parks. We were able to head down to the Fremont Troll. Probably would have taken way too long with public transport. So to wrap it all up, Seattle was perfect. It was perfect in July, beautiful days. We got to do everything we wanted to do. And those 3 days led us to where we are now, where we were boarding our 7-night Alaska cruise.